I've had my eye on the Mirai for a long time. Over a year ago, Toyota's Bob Wimmer gave me a fascinating explanation of the hydrogen fuel cell technology used in the car.
Now, the fuel cell itself is a device that takes hydrogen from the two tanks that store the hydrogen on board, and with oxygen from the air, combine the two to form water. In that process, you generate electricity.
The upshot is the Mirai is an electric vehicle, getting the electricity from the reaction of hydrogen and oxygen in the fuel cell rather than by the batteries you'd find in a Tesla Model S or a BMW i3. The only emissions during your drive? Water vapor. I've driven both the Tesla and BMW and was mightily impressed by their performance.
That's 0
Holy
to,
cow,
right?
that seems
0 to
faster
66.
That seemed faster than 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And so it was I climbed into the Mirai with high hopes. Toyota has excelled at alternative technology in the past, absolutely nailing the Prius hybrid. I had no doubts they'd do the same with the Mirai. And with some reservations, I'd say I was right. Let's talk about the Mirai's exterior first. The look of the vehicle has received its fair share of criticism, and Car and Driver calls it ugly. Even the Toyota rep driving along with us has some reservations.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know, there is shades of this vehicle that are robust. You know, I feel the lights maybe a little aggressive, the tail lamp.
Me? I think they're all crazy. I really like the look of this car. It tells you in a sleek and futuristic way that this is something different. Inside, the Mirai is pretty much your typical mid-size sedan, plenty of room for my 6-foot frame in front, and adequate room for two in the back with an odd center armrest preventing the possibility of a fifth passenger. As you'd expect with an electric car, everything is quiet at startup.
As you can see, you can't hear anything, you can't feel anything. Again, just like our hybrid, you know, this is a hydrogen fuel vehicle. How we know it's on, it has ready on there. So that gives you a peace of mind for a lot of folks that are not very
tech savvy.
Yeah, exactly. Or if this is a new technology for them, that kind of gives them an idea.
Takeoffs are smooth and quick. Everything felt solid, no rattles or significant wind noise. Driving through Washington, D.C., I was somewhat limited in what I could try with the car, but throughout the ride, it handled well. Oh, sorry, guys.
No, it's good. It's very responsive.
Brakes work.
Yes.
Exactly.
One disappointment is with acceleration. While I had no expectation the Mirai would match the mighty Tesla Model S, it also has nowhere near the zip of the BMW i3, for example. Toyota is claiming a lackluster 0 to 60 time of 9 seconds, and it seemed to need every bit of that when trying to get up to speed on a highway merge. This is far from a deal killer, but if you're expecting the zip of some of the other higher-end electric vehicles, you'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
I won't go to 60.
No.
Speed limit's 25.
Yeah.
The Mirai can be set into any of 3 different driving modes: normal, eco, and power. There's remarkably little information at this time as to exactly what the power mode delivers, but it doesn't appear to help the 0 to 60 time. The eco mode helps you get some more range before filling up with hydrogen at the expense of responsiveness. Toyota is touting 300 miles per tank, by the way, and fill-ups shouldn't take much longer than your normal gasoline pit stop. According to Toyota executive Bob Carter, it will initially cost about $50 in hydrogen to fill the Mirai for its 300-mile trip. He expects that cost to drop to about $30 over the longer term. The good news for early adopters is that you'll get your hydrogen fuel for free for 3 years, courtesy of Toyota. Bottom line, the car itself is an engineering marvel, drives well, and should satisfy most drivers. The Mirai won't have nearly the impact the Prius had, even if there were hydrogen pumps at every gas station. But it's a great first step from Toyota in a brand new alternative fuel technology. On the road in Washington, D.C., I'm Motley Fool analyst Rex Moore.